Just jumping
Live.
straight into it. Live now. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
So, we're here to talk about positions. Okay.
Yeah,
You were
is
hyping
it?
this up for fucking weeks.
I know.
And it seems like nobody else has seen it, heard about it, or is talking about it. When did you learn about this, and when did you first watch it, and what were your initial thoughts that sparked all of the hype?
So, yeah, I mean, first of all, I really want to give the guy who made this movie like $10. I want to send him like $10 somehow, like Cash App him. I owe him. Because, yeah, it's, I saw this in early, what was it? I saw it in May.
Yeah.
When did Obsession come out? Like about a week or two before that, or around that same time.
Yeah.
What happened was I was just perusing the websites, the movie sites. They upload, they show what new movies are out.
Yeah.
And I saw this thing called Positions, and usually what happens is I will click a movie, and I can tell within like looking at one frame in the middle of the movie if this is cheap garbage,
Yeah.
and then I'll skim here and there. I'll just skip to like 3 random parts throughout the video, not even watching it, just seeing what I'm looking at, like camera wise. So this passed that test. All right. Then the second thing I'll do is like if it's some shit I've never heard of or I don't really want to watch, like Toy Story 5 or something, I will watch it at double speed.
Yeah.
And if it starts within the first 10 minutes, if it gets my interest, if it's like moving too fast, if it's too rapid pace, or if it seems really cool, I'll drop it down to normal speed,
Yeah.
And this is one of those movies. And I don't know, it was like, watched it, loved it. Like, I was hooked in the first 10 minutes by the time the credits start, right? I was like in it.
Same.
And then the 30-minute mark, when he has his first beer...
Yeah.
I was laughing so hard. I was like,
beer.
I was so, and also like I was thinking like during that first 30 minutes, like this guy reminds me of Leon. Like I kept thinking that he has like Leon vibes, which I thought was funny. So yeah, by the time he drinks his first beer at the 30-minute mark, like I had already laughed out loud so many times, like by myself. I was thinking like, holy shit, this is like the funniest movie. Because TV's still got some laughs. There's still funny shows. Like that Widow's Peak show is very funny. But like, this is one of the first times I watched a new movie that was legit hilarious. And it wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't goofy. It wasn't a bunch of improv. It wasn't, it wasn't trying to be funny. It was dark. And also, it's got like all these background jokes going on with like, comments and foreshadowing and things like that. So naturally, I loved it. I recommended it to people immediately. I was like, you guys have got to see this. And it was actually funny because it took a few days, but it was only until it was like some of my normie buddies, my RRL friends, my music friends, they were the ones who were like hitting me up like, yo, I saw that movie. You were right. Enzo was telling the truth. That movie was legit. My buddy Ben, it turns out that he knows like the producer who made the movie. Like his name's like on the front in the beginning of the movie. They're like, we know that name, and they looked it up, and it's the same guy as some guy he went to high school with. So like, small world.
No shit.
Yeah. Also, people like the soundtrack. I love the soundtrack.
Same.
Especially the beer drinking song. That's a new song. You think that this is like an 80s, like kind of UB40 reggae song. No, it's from like 2 years ago. So yeah, I don't know. I was recommending it to like the YouTube buddies. Lee, who was it? Luke, Northern English Bastard. He was he was one of the few who like, I'll check it out. He watched it. He liked it. He's like, hell yeah, that was great. Then it took like literally like a month of me like annoying the shit out of people. Like, yo, I'm in the group chats. Like, you guys watch Positions yet? And no, but they're everyone's talking about, oh, I watched this movie. It was sucky. I hated it. Oh, that sucks. You should watch Positions. It's good. I was like trying to be annoying, and eventually, uninspired reviewer watched it. I think you watched it first, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I think you watched it around the same time as him. But I remember like as soon as you were like, Enzo's right, this movie was great, that's when I started posting it. And I think Uninspired watched it around the same time, because by the time I shared your reaction to the group chat, he had already seen it, and he was like thumbs upping it, like, yeah, dude, you guys
Nice.
need to check it out. But Uninspired, he basically messaged me and was like, God bless you for recommending this movie, Enzo. And he said he was hooked before the opening credits when he starts when he tries to get the cash deposit. How much is that cash deposit, by the way? Like when he's talking about Vinny's school.
Yeah.
So, but as far as like the plot itself, like we can get into that later. But yeah, I mean, I just it was funny because then I was trying to hype it up to people, and the trailer for the movie's great, except it does like kind of give away one joke about the open relationship thing. I think that should have because when I saw that for the first time out of nowhere, that scene was so funny, and I think if you know it's coming, in the trailer, it kind of ruins it.
Yeah, I agree with you completely. Like that's one of those things they should definitely be like, oh my god, we got all this money now. Be like, okay,
yeah,
I'm
thinking
thinking
about the
about
next
us.
step.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the next step for us, and just kind of leave.
Oh my
it.
God,
Let people
Michael! Oh my
assume.
God, baby! She starts getting all nervous. Oh, what are you gonna say? I have something I want to ask you.
Right, it's really
and
important.
the fact that he's got his shirt off, because I mean, yeah, we'll get into that later. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
By the
just
way, I
so
got
good
the,
because
just so you know, I got the movie pulled up here. If you want to,
me too.
If you want me to bring up any bit of it, just let me know.
Yeah, I don't know how you want to do this. If you want to break it down like scene by scene, or if you want to do, just
I figure we'll just gush over it like a bunch of nerds, and just wherever the conversation goes, we can jump to. Fuck it.
Well, I mean, we'll do overall thoughts, and then I'll press play on my version, have it like playing at double speed, and just like remember the good times type thing. Cool. But yeah, the other thing the reason why I keep hyping it up is because we're in this time where everyone's loving Obsession, everyone's loving Backrooms, these indie darlings, and I'm like, dude, this guy allegedly lost like 65 grand on shit coins. And then he made this movie with like no money, like a smaller budget than Obsession, I think. The story, from what I could gather, is this movie allegedly has like no budget, like, and he used a lot of his IRL friends and family members to play the characters, which really adds this like insane level of authenticity this movie has.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I mean, when you watch the trailer. It's interesting because when you look, even right now, the movie's been out for about 2 months. You get on YouTube, look up movie reviews for Positions. There's only one review from 10 months ago, and nobody else is talking about it. Nobody else has seen it. And I got really upset because, like, I remember seeing the guy who made the movie on Twitter saying, hey, if anybody can, give the movie a good review on Apple, that could help the algorithm. Like, I remember just seeing that and be like, oh, this isn't right. This guy needs this movie. That's when I was really starting to push it. I was like, dude, this movie needs more attention. Because like I said, Obsession's great. Backroom's great. We like these original indie movies that cost no money, right? That are made from a creative place, from a creator's vision. Yeah. And it's like, dude, this movie's doing all of that. And what's also interesting is like Obsession, which all these people are gushing over, this movie has very similar themes. I liked Obsession. I know you didn't, but
okay,
but it's great.
Yeah. Okay, we don't have. We're not going to get into Obsession.
What's interesting is both of these movies have very similar. Like, of course, they got similar, making of kind of stories, but they even more so have like these similar themes about a main character who's like some white guy who feels entitled to something he hasn't earned. He wants something for nothing, I
disagree. I don't think that in the case of Mike here in Positions, I don't
Mike
think
is willing to take
entitled.
risks.
Yeah,
Mike is taking risks. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gambling, and he really thinks that he can play the system. And he's just really like
well, Uncut Gems for Crypto Bros is what everyone keeps saying, and it's very obvious comparison because, like Uncut Gems, this is one of those movies where it's like stressing you out. You're like Nadia watched it, she liked it. She said it was like watching a car crash you couldn't take your eyes off of. And yeah, it's like just like Uncut Gems, you're watching this guy like keep making mistakes over and over, and you're like, oh, don't do it like that. But unlike Uncut Gems, it's hilarious. right? So that's what's keeping you watching and not frustrating you. And then it's funny because it's not a big bummer. Even though the movie doesn't necessarily have like a happy ending, it's not a big buzzkill like Uncut Gems was, where, nobody gets killed in this movie. You feel like it's building up to this gigantic cataclysmic, like someone's going to die, something horrible is going to happen. And yeah, I mean, it does kind of end in a big, crash out, but not to the level that, Uncut Gems was, like double homicide and stuff,
Yeah.
You think it might go there. A guy got his tongue cut out. That's like the worst thing that happened in the movie.
I thought that was his uvula. But maybe I'm wrong.
No, I think it was the tip of his tongue, but if that was his uvula,
well, yeah, like the scissors are going in, well, kind of. It keeps your palate like shut.
What would be worse to have cut out, your tongue or your uvula?
Well, your uvula is going to affect your breathing, so I'm going to go for that.
Okay.
Gross. Like I know sign language. I can find a way to talk, but yeah, it really fuck up my channel though.
But yeah, I mean, like I said before, like without getting too much into the plot, I mean, yeah, it's just a guy who, like you said, is just he's got his own addiction. It's funny because he's got his cousin, who's a recovering drug addict. And he keeps always talking like, "Oh, I'm fine. I don't have that problem. I'm not addicted to anything." Yeah, he's like constantly looking at his phone, gambling.
Yep. It's exploring addiction from two different sides that don't really understand each other, which was really cool. Because throughout the whole movie, like you can see everything from everybody's perspectives, and I love that. Like, God, like, have you ever had like a friend or, God forbid, a family member that was dealing with addiction?
Of course.
Yeah, this is one for one the real experience. It is. Yeah. It got me in a really special place.
I know. And like I said, like this movie is silly, disgusting, dark, and juvenile. But dude, the ending at the Sonic like just wraps everything up in this nice bow. It just goes back to that saying, like I think it was Don Bluth. Don Bluth said this, where little kids, he's talking about little kids handling like dark, scary movies.
Yeah.
And he said little kids can handle anything. Doesn't matter how violent or terrifying or grotesque or disturbing a movie is. Little kids can handle it as long as it has a happy ending. And this is kind of like I said, you don't really get a happy ending per se, but there is like that ray of sunshine at the end, with that butterfly, and just kind of he puts everything into perspective for a second, and then that song hits, and you're just like, that was a good movie, as soon as those credits roll,
Yeah, God. The song when the ending credits hit, it really emphasizes for me like it's
the lyrics are great. Words. It's Mac DeMarco. That's the thing. Another thing my music friends were saying. Oh, I love that song. I love that guy. It's Mac DeMarco and someone else, the rapper dude. What is it called? I'm gonna look it up.
But yeah, like throughout the whole movie, basically, like he's going through this process, like you're trying to game the system for like cryptocurrency, just trying to give himself room to breathe in life. Because he's working this dead end job, he's got all this stress. He's got his dad and his brother.
His mother just passed away. He's got a brother with Down syndrome. His dad's a raging alcoholic. And it's funny because when we're going to describe this movie, this sounds like the most depressing movie ever, but it actually quite isn't. It's up. It's got this. There's like this. Like they all have this like terrible life, but they're all happy. They all love each other. It's a movie about like your family is your family through thick and thin type thing.
Yeah, like I've been talking with Kyle Corwith a bit in recent few weeks, and one of the things we really bonded over was how genuinely beautiful it is when these fucked up, flawed people with these dark pasts can actually find the love necessary to stick together and stick through it and work. Just it's fucking beautiful, man. And
Yeah.
yeah, this was great. I
Yeah, like
absolutely
I
loved every
said,
single thing about it.
the song's called Menthol by Gene Dawson featuring Mac DeMarco.
It was a
But
good
yeah,
song.
it's one of those movies. Apparently this song was used in Scream 6. I'm guessing maybe. What it
Gross.
seems what the credits are saying. Um, but yeah, like what you're saying, like this movie, I've watched it like 5 times now. I showed it to a bunch of people in the Discord. They all loved it. I
Nice.
showed it to my mom. She liked it. And then I watched it, once or twice since then. I watched it again, earlier today to brush up on it. And it's like, it's
Damn.
still just as funny, but it gets more and more profound every time I'm watching it, Like all the
Really.
stuff with him, all the stuff with the cousin talking about how he saw God and he's huffing acetone. Like it's really weird and funny, but you watch it a few more times, you're like, no, bro, this is the real deal.
It
Like this
really is.
is yeah.
Like one of the reasons that got to me so hard was that I used to take a friend of mine to NA on a regular basis. I wasn't his sponsor, but I was like a reliable buddy of his. I was always there for him. I was always there whenever he needed somebody to like pick him up and get him out of a situation. And we were hanging out all the time. And yeah, that scene really fucking hit. Like even like my second or third time watching it today, it got me.
Well,
And
like the first time you're watching it, you're like, this is so bizarre. You're laughing nonstop. But then, like, you watch it a few more times and you realize, like, so this is actually a poignant scene, but they feel like, okay, well, we need a laugh. So have him just huff the acetone in the middle of the scene just to kind of, take away, give it some levity.
yeah,
But other than that, you take that away and but it's that one little detail where in the middle of a speech, he just stops and just like, some inhalants, It's
yeah.
just like so funny and weird.
So check this out.
He saw God.
Yeah, but little
And then
details.
the happy fisherman.
Yep.
Yeah, you got
Just
this poignant situation, but there's just always something, funny going on.
Yeah, and just that idea that like he's seeing Jesus in himself, and really it really hits when you think about the concept that Jesus only helps those who helps themselves.
Yeah.
And like the only way he's going to be able to get through addiction is if he actually puts in the work and just deals with it on a day-to-day basis. But also,
Yeah, I mean,
there's a guy getting sucked up by a fish.
I've seen the happy fisherman. That's like that's like early memes back when we had to print our memes, But yeah, I mean, the movie's so great because, like, yeah, the plot's pretty simple. Guy has got Bitcoin fever, cryptocurrency fever. He works at a shitty, like, what does he work at? He works at some kind of plant. He works with
It's like little tech stuff.
He's doing something
like
with
they
like
do repairs for,
microchips
like,
or something.
Yeah, I think he's like repairing cell phones or something.
Yeah. But
Ah.
he shows up late because his little brother,
Mhm.
they don't have the money to put him in his special needs school, and he's a grown man. I think he's older than him. His older brother Vinny, and he shows up late to work, and that's a great. It's so funny.
Mhm.
Like every scene, he's like, telling his boss, "Oh, I've been here the whole time. I was using the bathroom. Do you want me to tell you every time I'm using the bathroom?"
Right.
No, it's fine. And he's got like these coworkers that kind of tease him, and he tells his little Down syndrome brother,
Just to wait
he basically,
wait in the break room.
wait in the break room.
videos.
Here's my phone. Watch videos and don't do anything or talk to anybody. And what he did was like, he takes his brother to school, and he turns out they're behind on their payments, and he's like, no, what am I supposed to do? My mom passed away just recently, and my dad, we don't have money, and he's like, well. They either, you either got to come up with the money, or we take them out of the school and you get your cash deposit back. And he's like, how much is that cash deposit? And then just smash cut to him like depositing like $1,500 into his Ethereum.
Yep.
And then he's like at work, and his brother locks himself into the break room and starts eating everybody's lunch out of the fridge. And just that's all hilarious. Like, especially when he finds out. He's like, what's going on in the break room? He's like, I think someone's having a fight in the break room. And he like picks up and runs off, and the camera gets up and runs after him. And it's like amazing, like the way it's shot and stuff. And
That was
They're
awesome.
really good. They're really good at just like Uncut Gems, like with the editing and the camera work. It's really good at like driving up that adrenaline, that anxiety, you
Mm.
know. Um, and yeah, he's getting reprimanded at work. You know, his boss is saying, "Hey, I got my lunch eaten. Everyone's lunch is eaten. I don't know what to do.
Yep.
And I understand you're in a tough spot." And then he's like checking his phone like an addict, and he realizes like his money is like increased like tenfold, and he's like saying, "Oh, like,
Way
I'm
more
sorry, I'm
than
getting
that. Yeah, he
yeah, I'm
put
getting messed."
1,500 in, and he got like 35 grand back. So that's a
Well, he finds out in the break room that he's at like 15K, or yeah, so 10 times, and he's like, he spits out his coffee. He's like, "Sorry, I just got a message from my uncle. Crazy
turns out
news. He's
he's
bisexual."
bisexual.
Yeah, he's just like making up whatever comes into his head. And the boss is like, okay, could you please like not look at your phone? Yeah, I'm sorry. And he's like, he does this great thing. The actor, Michael, his name's Kanicki, I think, and
Yeah, Michael.
he does this great thing where he does this like underbite. He juts his bottom jaw out, and like he has this great thing where he doesn't move his head, but his eyes go like down and to the left, really exaggerated. And you see like the whites of his eyes really prominently.
Oh,
And then he sees like, yeah, he gets up to like 25K. And his boss is like, "Well, I'm willing to look past this and give you one more chance."
Yeah.
And he's like, he looks at him and he just goes, he has this like look of like euphoria on his face, like he's drunk. And he just goes, "I quit." He's like, "What?" He's like, he pours his coffee on the ground and breaks the cup. He's like, "I quit. Come on, Vinny, let's go. We're fucking rich." And he takes his shirt off and throws it at his boss. He's like, "This isn't a work shirt.
This is just yours."
Yeah." And then he starts like walking outside with his shirt, and that's when the fucking song kicks in. And
Yeah.
like this is when this is when it starts. Yeah, you got the he's got no shirt on. He buys everybody lunch. He gets Red Lobster delivered. He gets everybody surf and turf except those guys that bully him. And he learns a new dance. They all do like this choreographed dance, and the song is like, "That's how he works, the Lord. That's how he works." Whatever. The good Lord. It's like some gospel music. It's so good.
Yeah.
And then now we're like, the movie's kind of kicking back off, and this guy is over here to the left, like, "Hey, Big Mike, you got to come to this party, dude." He's like, "Oh, nope, don't party. Never drank, never did drugs." And the big guy's like, "Oh, you've never fucking drank or done drugs? Dude, take these weed edibles." "No, I don't want them. They're 100 milligrams, dude. No, they're not for me. We'll just take them, and you keep them, man, because they're for you, man. You're King Mike." And the other guy's like, "Yeah, man, you don't like drugs, but you like getting laid, right? There's going to be a bunch of hot chicks there. Tens, man, they like rich guys. Yeah, come to my party, Mike." And he's like, "Okay."
Naturally.
He's like the king of the world right now. And
yeah.
then his girlfriend comes to pick him up.
Well, like this guy's clearly never been like the most popular guy ever. He's very socially awkward. He has like zero ability to actually like talk or interact or get people to, get on board with him. But now that he's popped off, everybody's hyping him up, trying to get on his good side.
He's going to be bad with the money that he does get, because he's like, he gets Red Lobster steak and turf delivered, and you can tell he gives like the delivery guy a huge tip, because he's like, there's no audio, it's all in slow motion, but he's like looking at his signed receipt and like smiling and nodding like, "Whoa, thanks, man."
Right.
And then his cute girlfriend picks him up, who's like, bigger, bustier kind of Amazonian lady, which is funny because this guy's kind of like a little twink.
Yep.
But go back to him, doesn't he does kind of remind me so much of Leon. Like if you I guess you just press the back and forward keys, I guess.
Anyway.
But he says oh my god, that's like bully boss,
This guy.
Yeah, bully coworker.
Right.
Of course, he's like a little ginger. He's great too for like the 2 or 3 scenes he's
love
in.
This guy. This guy's awesome.
He's ready. Like what he says later. But yeah, and then Vinny's great too. The little Down syndrome guy, man. He's awesome. He's a less functioning Down syndrome person. Some of these other Down syndrome guys can get jobs and do all that good stuff. This Vinny does not seem like one of those.
Nah, Vinny still has his baby teeth. Oh, yeah. He's got a ways to go.
He's a good guy though.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, so is Michael. So is Mike. Mike's a good guy. He's a decent enough guy. I mean, he's
Mm.
looking out for his family. He's just
Yeah.
not. He's just a little too bold.
Yeah, and
But
he doesn't have a whole lot of common sense to him. But yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's a bad guy. And
no,
throughout the whole movie, like
this
I
black
get
dude. I cracked up so hard with this black guy, man. He's so funny in this movie. Just like making his faces, you know. He doesn't
yeah,
have any lines.
like weed.
So yeah,
Yep.
yeah, man. Take these weed gummies, man. These are like giant. These are like 100 milligram weed gummies, man. Those would set you right. No, okay, well, I won't eat them, but thanks.
Right.
And then his cute girlfriend comes to pick him up, and he's like, "Sorry, gotta go, guys." And he's like the star. And then yeah, he's like shirtless, like telling his girlfriend, like, "What do you think about getting in an open relationship?" And that's when we find out, like, yeah, what does he say? He's like, wait, you want to just sleep with other girls? And he says, what does he say? He's like, no, maybe, you know, but I just want us to have fun, you know, because the reason why he's saying this is because this guy was like saying, hey, man, you can come get laid at this party
Yep.
if you come, you know.
Yep. And as we learn later, like he's never had sex at all.
Right.
Even
Yeah,
with his
exactly.
girlfriend.
Right out the gate. Like she just has this look of defeat. You think, oh, she's upset, you know, because of, you know, the obvious reasons. But then she reveals, like, well, that seems kind of weird that you want to sleep with other chicks because you and I have never had sex because you have these, like, insane intimacy issues. And then, like Michael Kanicki does this great, like, his, like, smile kind of, like, blankens and he kind of, like, stares at the dashboard, you know, like he's zoning out a little bit. Oh, man, dude. And she gets so excited, too, when he's about to pop the question. And then you just watch this...
Just the life
confusion.
drain from her.
She's like, what are you talking about? I just wanted to have fun, baby.
Come on.
You only live once. You just want to have sex with other girls. He says, no, come on. Well, maybe.
And then the evolution with her, she's like,
Yeah.
I really like giving blowjobs.
Oh, right. Yeah. I'm just, yeah, you're having fun. I'm having fun. We're both having fun. And she's like, I just don't think this is going to work because you don't have sex with me. And then, you know, she's about to grill into him more. And then he just like gets distracted. Is that my cousin? And you see the cousin on the side of the road doing community service, trash pickup.
There he is, my man.
You think like the cousin's going to be like, you know, maybe jogging or, you know, hanging out somewhere, walking. No, he's doing community service. Bragging, I'm sober now too. He's like, fuck yeah, man. You and me, we're going out. Night on the town, bro. My treat. Because he has $35,000 in his Ethereum.
Yep. Not a fucking thought in his head.
What does he say? He's like, we're sober. I'm sober now. He's like, fuck yeah, let's party. We're gonna go out. Two wild animals on the loose. Even though he just said, you know, we're sober. But then again, you know, Michael Kanicki also says like he doesn't drink or smoke or do drugs at all. He's never done any of that.
Yeah, and then we find out what exactly he means by sober.
Yeah, because I mean, he goes, he basically tells him like, yeah, his cousin's so awkward too. They're both, you could tell like they're cousins, they're family, but they're still like, you know, they're close, but they're not too close. You know, there's like this distance. And then he gets back in the car, and his girlfriend at this point is like, fine, let's do it. Let's do an open relationship. Whatever makes you happy. He's like, God, you're the best girlfriend ever.
I didn't even notice this expression on her face when I was first watching it. She's just done.
Oh, and the reggae song playing during this scene is that "I'm a Loser" song. You know, it's this, what's it? I can't remember. It's a good song. Good Jamaican goldies, golden oldies. Yeah, she's like defeated. Okay, fine. Let's do it. And yeah, by the time he gets back home, he's got 35 grand and change.
Yep.
And now we meet his father, who's a fucking mess. And he's like, he's talking his NFT garbage to him, and his dad is like coughing up a lung.
Yeah.
And he's like, I tell you what, just give me another one of them pints of alcohol. And he's like, Dad, you're gonna die. And he's like, what was so bad about that? You know? Yeah, he's like, sounds like a good deal is what he says.
Yeah.
And you know, he's like coughing and smoking, and he's like, tell you what, Dad, how about you eat these weed gummies I gave you?
Mm.
And he's like, oh, what, 100 milligram pussy pills? Is that what they're called?
Right.
He's like, look,
I'll
Dad.
have 2 of them.
Yeah, he's like, if you eat one of these, I'll come back and give you one of those bottles. How about that, old man? He's like, hey, I'll take 2 of those pussy pills. You give me 2 of those bottles. All right, you got yourself a deal. 100 milligrams is a lot. 200 milligrams, dude?
For
that
a guy
is
this
way,
size?
yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like if you're not, yeah, you don't do this kind of stuff. Yeah, bro, you're gonna get sick. Like that is too much. It's too much.
Right.
And then we get like our first like kind of poignant scene of the movie where he's like, I saw your mom today.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh yeah? And he's like, yeah, big old. And I love how he's like spraying spit, like spittles, like spraying out of his mouth as he's like giving the speech. But he's like, yeah, big old goddamn monarch butterfly. This big landed right on my hand. And I said, that's got to be your mom. Right. Got to be your mom. And he's like, well, did you tell her I said hello? And he's like, no. We didn't do too much talking, though. She knows I've been missing her real bad lately. Yep. She would have been 60 this year.
Yep.
60. And, like, you look at this look on his face, and you can tell he's, like, sad about it.
Well, yeah.
And then he says,
his wife, man.
It's like, no, I'm saying Michael's, like, kind of like, he's got to do something, Yeah. You gotta help your family. And then he looks at his phone and he gets down to $5,000 in like 2 seconds. And he has this huge like, no, God damn it. I should have sold. And then the dad makes this great like look at him like, not that fucking gay crypto shit again. Is that what you're crying about? Like, this is not the first time he's had one of these crash outs, by at all. He's like, God damn that goddamn crypto. And yeah, he should have sold.
Oh, yeah.
It reminds me of gambling. Like, if you go gambling, you take $1,000 of your own money, your hard-earned money, and you go bet it at the casino. Now, let's say you win. So you get $5,000, $10,000, $100,000, doesn't matter. You don't spend your winnings on gambling. You take your winnings and cash them out, and you go spend it on fun stuff, and then maybe a month from now, you take another $1,000 of your earned money and take it out gambling again. Like, you have to have like these set limits, and you got to know when to cash out. You got to know when to buy in.
Absolutely.
And this guy, he's always doing the wrong shit.
God,
like he doesn't sell when he should when it starts dropping, and he just buys in as soon as he gets an opportunity. There's many times where it's like yeah, because I guess like. This is kind of like a 3-strike kind of thing where like we see him buy in like 3 times, and the first 2 times the money just disappears, and then the 3rd time it actually works out. But who knows how many times he's bought in before this? There's that great line when he tells his girlfriend, "Oh, I got $35,000." He's like, "Oh my God, I knew it was a good idea for me to give you all that money," and it's like that money has already come and went. Like. She was like, you could tell she was like resenting him for that too, and you could tell it was probably not. It was probably not a little bit of money either.
No, probably not. Like,
she seems to have a job. She seems to live in a nice enough house.
Yeah, Yeah, she does. But
and then we got this. He freaks out again, and then we smash cut to the strip club. So he's taking his cousin out anyway. And the money's like that rap music. I'm addicted to that money. And him and his cousin are having his cousin's like California sober, He's like, oh, I'm sober, but I'm still drinking and smoking pot. Of course, that shit wasn't my problem.
Yeah, my problem was heroin.
Yeah. What does he say? He's like, Michael's like, yeah, I don't have that problem. I don't know anything unless you want to count energy drinks. He's like, my problem was heroin. And that's so funny because, like, yeah, first of all, heroin, but even before that, it's like, I got no issue. I'm fine. I'm good, bro. It's like, no, you're not.
No.
And then, yeah, he tells him,
but that is
if
like
it wasn't
a
for
realistic perspective that a lot of these people have. It's like, okay, I know how far bad really is. If I'm not quite there, then maybe I'm okay.
Not at the bottom.
That's not where I'm at. Yeah. You lose perspective when you're on one side of the spectrum, which is so sad.
He says, his cousin's like, I would be fucking dead in some house somewhere if it wasn't for my kids And Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
And he's like, that's crazy, man. And he's just like, I'm serious, bro. Like, he's like dead serious.
If it wasn't for
And
Jesus,
like,
I'd be dead right now.
And he's like, yeah, I'm thankful for every day thanks to him. Right. And then the waitress comes by and he's like, yeah, one more beer. And then we'll close out. He's only got like, like a few grand or something now.
Yeah.
And this is where he starts to tell him, oh, it's okay. Me and the girlfriend were great. I got a open relationship. He's like, oh shit, I'm sorry, man. No, it's my idea. What? You want to see her fuck other guys? No. Well, I mean,
like,
it just seems like
he really gets that.
He knows what's up. He's been around the block. Yep. But he says, yeah, I just think she's gonna pull way more than you, which is totally true.
It's just a fact, bro. Like,
if I had to guess, he says, so how's your job? And he's like, oh, I've taken the leap. Yep. You know, I'm a full-time investor, cryptocurrencies, crypto assets. And he's like, yeah, crypto, that's a scam.
Yeah. Like, no, you mean like billionaires invest in crypto? They're like, yeah, billionaires be scamming, bro.
How do you think they make all that money? And you can tell like Michael's starting to get like these like looks of doubt. Keep in mind he quit his job like just a few hours ago. Yeah. And he says, hey, man, it's all good, dude. Your girlfriend's out fucking other guys. You lost all your money gambling on monkey pictures and shit. That's like what? Oh, you lost your job gambling on monkey pictures and shit. That's like one of the funniest lines. He's like, it's all good, man. I've been to the bottom. He's like, dude, that's not me, man. I'm drinking good. We're partying right now. All right. We're going to go to a party. I got invited to a party. You're going to come with me. He's like, I don't know, man. I don't do good with parties.
Oh God! Did you catch that line? He says like when they first arrive at the party.
Yeah. He's like saying, "Oh, he's talking about getting his jail." I would now obviously be careful here because we're going to see penises peeing in a minute. But
I got the timestamp. Don't worry.
But yeah, he's talking about how he used to get his jail cell searched, and he said he tried to build a crossbow out of his food tray, and it didn't work.
Yeah, it's like
that's what's so funny about this movie is like all these like background lines of dialogue.
Yeah, just, like I don't think they knew what I was doing. I didn't build it too good.
Like later when they're doing like you know they're transitioning out of a scene. Never have I ever had sex at my grandpa's funeral. And then one girl's like, "Oh my God, I fucking hate telling you this." Like that line is like throwaway, has nothing to do with the plot, but it's so funny. Yeah. And yeah, he goes into the party, brings his cousin there, and you know he's like, "Hey, check out this cool party." He's like, "Oh, there's your girlfriend over there. You mean with all those dudes?" She's like standing next to some car with like 5 guys, and she's wearing some like sexy dress and shit. And then, yeah, she's like socializing, and she comes up to him, and she's like, "Oh my God, baby, this is such a great idea. I love that you told me to do this. I'm really loving it. I realize I love giving blowjobs."
Oh my God!
And it's like, that's great, babe. Right. And he's like, "Well, I also saw a hot chick with big titties at this party." "Oh, cool. Go for it. Anyway, I got this guy named Lorenzo. I got to go meet upstairs." Oh, man, dude. I mean, like I said, the first 30 minutes of this movie, it's like the first 30 minutes of RoboCop, you know? Like, you're so, like, hooked, like, emotionally and just mentally. You're in it for the ride, you know? Yeah. And this movie is a roller coaster. And then, yeah, he's playing Never Have I Ever with these... What does he say? He's like, can't you see? He's like got his hand up for all 10, you know? Never have I ever done vaginal.
Yep. That was his big confession. Because, yeah, he's never had sex with anybody.
He's never done anything. And he says, hey, can't you see I'm trying to keep these beautiful ladies occupied when his
the ginger guy from earlier.
Yeah, and like he cuts to the girls, and like one of them's just got like a full-blown mustache, and she knows she's not beautiful. And she's looking at him like, what are you saying? Like, why are you calling me beautiful? Yeah. And then he's like, gets real antagonistic to his coworkers, and he's like, God, dude, I'm just trying to be a dick. What does he say? He's like, he's like, yeah, I like to party too. I didn't see you hit that beer bong. Well, I'm sorry. I don't like to addle my mind. Day laborers like yourself can do all the substances you want, but I need my brain clear so I can have top gains.
Yeah, he's like, being all egotistical.
You don't need to be such a dick, dude. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were being antagonistic. He's like, just because you got to quit your job doesn't mean we all get to.
Right. And then
his two buddies are like, fuck
he's not just, like he might be an asshole, but he's he's an asshole for a reason, which I greatly appreciate.
And then he's like kind of sad, and he realizes he's got like what, like $300 now,
Yeah.
$350.
Yeah,
And then he goes upstairs. Look at. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Then he tries. He's all upset. He decides that he's gonna leave. He has to go find his
money.
Yeah, so he sells off the remaining crypto. He tries to go find his cousin Travis. They're like, yeah, somebody's upstairs, and he finds his girl and Lorenzo kind of fucking around with a bunch of other folks.
Yeah, a bunch of naked people just drinking and taking pictures and hitting the bong. Mm-hmm. And that's like so funny because, like, you know, she's like introducing him to him. It's like, hey, my boyfriend's a crypto genius. And Lorenzo's like this big muscular black dude. Hey, man, I heard all about you. He's all smiling. He seems like a nice guy.
Right.
And he's like, sorry, I'm just looking for my cousin. I'm just looking for my cousin Travis. And this random naked dude's like, I'm Travis.
I'm Travis.
He's like, no, obviously not you, idiot. And this guy Lorenzo's like kissing on his woman, and there's a bunch of naked people partying, drinking beer. Yeah. And then he goes downstairs and has this moment. He's like, you know what?
I'm do it. Have my first beer.
Let's do this beer bong. And there's like two guys on the roof, you know, with the giant beer bong. Yeah. And they immediately just start pissing in it.
Yeah.
And they don't even like need to have like a group powwow. Like it's like these three bad guys, these three like, you know, bullies are all on the same page. And then
we all know
hilarious. Yeah, I know. This hilarious My Sweet Sensation song, this reggae song starts playing. This is like my ultimate summer beer drinking song now. I just love it. And this scene's so be careful. Be careful. You're gonna see penises.
Yep. Don't you worry.
But the guy's like, like everyone's disgusted. Like it's one of those things where like, yeah, he's gonna drink his first beer, and nobody's laughing. Nobody's laughing as he's drinking like 3 dudes' worth of cup piss. Because he keeps asking for another one.
Woo! I drank all the beer, and
you can tell he's like struggling to drink it.
But at the same time, they set up that he's never tasted it before. He has no idea what to expect.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
He's just going at it, and they've probably been drinking. So even if he didn't know, it might still kind of taste like it a little bit.
Tastes like beer. Yeah, it's so funny because like they have this great these close-up shots. I love how they show the actual dicks. Like pissing, you know, like close-ups of like 2 dicks like urinating into a funnel, and then it cuts to the guy close-up of him in slow motion, and all the beers like spraying all over his face and beard, and this cute reggae music's playing, and then just smash cuts to silence, and the black dude is like looking just disgusted with his phone out. Everyone's disgusted. Nobody's laughing. Everyone's like shocked, and he's like, "Woo!" Yeah, he's tapping his shoulders like, I learned this dance at work today. And he's like, another one, woo! And they're like, they can't pee anymore, and they're like, we're all out of beer. He's like, fuck yeah, I drank all the beer in the party. And then he starts like getting up in everyone's face, and then he gets up in his bully's face like, I love you, man. I'm so sorry, man. He's got all this like piss in his beard. And he's like talking to the guy like, I should have quit my job, bro. I've been having a really hard time, man. He's like crying. And you can tell the bully's like, so, that guy. It's the best. You can tell the bully feels kind of like ashamed or sad, you know? Yeah. They made him, it's bad enough they made him drink one dude's piss, but then he asked for another beer, and then they had him drink like 2 more dudes' piss. I mean, it's awful. Yeah. And you can tell this guy is just getting piss like spit in his face, you know, as the guy's like saying, my mom just died and my dad's having a bad time.
I shouldn't have quit my job.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's like, God.
Like this guy goes on a fucking journey listening to this. Like his expressions
you think you know a guy.
Good.
Yeah. Nuances. And again, it's like, I think this is what the benefits of just not using actors. Just using your fucking friends and family. Yeah. I mean, this guy might be an actor. Who knows? I know the girl's an actress.
Well, I've looked through the cast on IMDb, and only like 6 of them have worked in anything.
Right.
Like this guy doesn't even have a photo up there.
Yeah, most of them play characters with the same first name as them, you know, in real life, you know.
So Mike's played by Michael Kanuki, I believe. Cousin Vinny's played by Vinny, last name. Travis is played by a guy named Trevor.
There you go.
Yeah,
man. You realize like he's sad, and he realizes, you know, it's time to go. And then he finds Travis like beating the shit out of some random dude in the street.
Yeah.
And you realize like he says, "I said stop looking at me." And I guess Travis does not do well at parties. And then he just starts taking his clothes off and walks away. It's fucking hilarious.
Well, that's just a thing for people that, like, some guys when they get into like really hard fights, just out of nowhere, they really just want to cool down, especially after that. So he was taking off all of his clothes to expedite that process. It's a really real moment, and it's simultaneously really funny, but also it's really not.
Yeah, it's too real, but but it's like that. I mean, and then I just love like it's two random black dudes like looking at him like, "What the fuck, man?" Like, you know, like
that just happened out of nowhere, bro.
Where was this movie? This movie's like filmed in like the Illinois area, I think, like suburbs of Chicago, if I'm not mistaken, which is where it takes place. I'm guessing.
That makes sense.
I think that's where the guy's from.
Yeah.
The guy who made the movie. I think Illinois is the right state. It's some state like that, you know. And it's just, yeah, I mean, and that's like kind of like now we're at like the first third of the movie. The first act is kind of over, and yeah, now he's walking home, looking at his phone. He's got no money. He's got like what, $300 to his name in his bank account. And his little brother Vinny, or his older brother Vinny, is like standing outside of the yard.
Yeah, he's got like,
that's not good.
Yeah, he's got like
where the movie
39
becomes
cents and
This is where
Vinny's out here just tasting the air. Yeah.
Yeah. This is where the movie kind of takes this really hardcore, like serious turn, because you think, oh, Dad's dead, right? But then you realize, like, oh, he's just asleep. He's just asleep in the bathroom. Yeah. And then you find out, oh, he fell asleep on the radiator, and his fucking face is like melted to the radiator.
Like, this would probably be like the one minor like nitpick flaw that people would have with it is you'd be able to smell that.
Yeah. Yeah. You'd be like, something's cooking, right?
Right.
And he unless like he cooked and then the radiator turned off a while ago, right? And
maybe.
Now he's kind of like, but yeah, like there's this really graphic like insert shot where they pull the guy up and like his flesh is like sticking to it and peels off, and Michael starts screaming.
As well you should.
Cuts to the hospital. And this scene's also funny because like he's waiting, and the lady gives him like she's about to give him all this horrible news, and then the girlfriend shows up with Lorenzo, and there's this great moment where like Michael's in the middle, and the girlfriend's on the right, and Lorenzo's like on the left, like with his hand, you know, on his shoulder. No, Lorenzo's in the middle. And he puts his hand on Michael's shoulder, and Michael like looks at it like, what the fuck is this dude doing here? And that's when she gives him this bad news, like, well, yeah, it seems like he overdosed on marijuana and fell asleep on the radiator before it turned on. And he's like, yeah, that's what I thought had happened. And then she starts telling him, well, his eyelids have been burned closed, and
he's got one nostril.
Yeah, he can barely breathe. He's taking little baby breaths, and he can't swallow, and he can't talk. And then he just says, word. That's what's up.
This fucking guy.
And then it cuts to his dad, who's like fucking face is all bandaged up, and he's like struggling to breathe with this like mask on. And she's telling him, oh, also it seems that your dad's health insurance lapsed, so you're gonna have to pay for this out of pocket. Is that gonna be a problem? What does he say? He says, damn. And he's like, yeah, is paying out of pocket, is that gonna be something you can handle? And he's just like, yeah. Like he said, can't you just be like, no, it's a lot of money. Of course we don't have that money. What do they do in that situation? They just kick your dad out? I don't think so.
No, like I think what is it?
I think what they do is they charge you a lot less. Like they just be like, oh well, if the insurance isn't paying for it, then we'll just bring it down like times 10. You're like, well, why can't you do that with insurance? That seems weird.
Our healthcare system's so fucked.
Yeah. So anyway, now you gotta make money for Dad's medical expenses, and he's like doing a yard sale.
Yeah, he's selling literally everything out of the house that he can get any money out of. He makes
a his name's Mike Alvarado in the show, And he says he makes a Facebook post. It says, "Please pray for my dad. He fell asleep on the radiator and is now in the hospital. Sad face. Fundraiser in bio." Like, that is not funny, but it is funny.
It
Like,
really is.
I don't. Yeah, it's like, maybe if someone watched this and they didn't find it funny, I wouldn't argue with them about it. Like, maybe we're the twisted ones, you know?
Maybe, I don't know. And some people have led me to believe that I might be a little bit fucked up, but it's hard to tell
then they eat,
from my own
then they
perspective.
literally eat egg noodles and ketchup,
Yeah,
like from
because that's all he knows how
Goodfellas.
to fucking cook.
Maybe it's like, maybe that's what Vinny likes to eat because he's retarded. You know, he does seem to eat whatever.
Maybe.
And that's another funny foreshadowing I pick up this time was like when they're first, when you first see Mike in the beginning of the movie, that awesome opening shot of like his face being washed in green and red light and this black background. And then slowly the lights come on and you realize he's driving. He almost gets into an accident. And he starts telling Vinny like, "Oh yeah, you know, prices are down, so we're going out and we're gonna buy at the dip, if I get paid Friday." And he says, "What are you gonna do, Vinny?" He's like, "I want to eat stuff today," is what he says at the beginning of the movie. So that's like fun foreshadowing. But yeah, then he's like going through shit and he finds this is like the first butterfly we see. That's at least prominent.
Yeah.
Congratulations for graduating high school. You got the whole world ahead of you, Mom and Dad.
Yep.
And
we're so proud of you. Love you forever.
Doing the bare minimum of graduating high school. Good for you. And then, the butterfly. Yeah, your mom loved those things, right? Those fucking big old monarch butterflies. And yeah, I guess you don't really know how the mom died. I assume cancer or something terrible,
Yeah, potentially. Maybe she drank herself to death.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't really explore that, and
we don't ever see what she looked like. Yeah, we don't ever, Yeah,
and that's one of those things I don't really think we need to know.
No.
Or like know what she looks like. Like this is one of the things where your imagination will fill it in for you, and that'll.
She's missed, and that's all. Very much so.
We know that she's missed, and she has a link with butterflies.
She was probably the glue to this family.
Yeah.
And we're doing the yard sale. Everything's for sale. What does he say? He tells this one black dude, like, "How much is this? $25. I'll give you $5. Sold." Like he's just trying to get rid of shit. Like, yeah.
Gives the $5 to Vinny. Vinny gives it to somebody else.
Right. Yeah, and then there's this couple, this French couple, and they're just like casing the house, asking questions about the roof and the gutters, and he's like, "The house isn't for sale." And it's one of those things where he's like rationalizing out loud by saying no. He's like, "Well, of course I can't sell the house. My dad's in the hospital, and yeah, I got power of attorney, but my dad would get so pissed if I sold the house. I can't sell the house." And you can tell every time he's saying I can't sell the house, he's thinking about, maybe I should sell this house.
No, I'm gonna sell the house.
And then smash cut to him giving this couple a tour of the inside of the house. We got new cupboards. The roof isn't even that old. He's such a slammy little. Yeah, this look right here, where he's like, "How much for the house? How much do you want to buy the house for?" And then just another fucking smash cut of now they've packed up their things. Oh, and they leave all the furniture. They say the house comes fully furnished.
Yep.
And they got the house packed up, and it's like $150,000, I think, is in his bank account now.
125.
125. That seems low.
I did the math. He said that he needed the money that they got to multiply by 1.3 to equal 125,000 in order to cover all the bills.
Right. $40,000 will pay the bills. Yeah, buy the house. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then cut to he's moving in with he's gonna go stay with his cousin.
Yep.
And this is like one of the first scenes that's just like the anxiety is like ratcheted up to 11 when he shows up to this house for the first time. The dog is like barking at the small child and tearing up the toys. And then the first thing Mike does is he just starts setting up his computer, and he doesn't care about anything else except, and his money's already going down. He's got like down to 95,000 already. Yeah, and
there's so much fucking chaos in this scene. It is
Yeah.
insane. Like
The cuts are really quick. The camera's whipping around. The little girl's screaming. The little girl's hilarious, by the way.
yeah, she
Sequoia.
is. Yeah, she's constantly like the dog's barking. She's barking back at the dog. He's trying to organize or trying to get the shit figured out. He's like, Grandma, what are we gonna do with Vinny here? Oh well, guess we'll have him sleep in the basement.
Yeah. And they're like, what do I do without this dog? What's your dog? He's just like, his name's Chevy. Her name's Chevy, like the car. Just tell her bad no, Chevy. And the dog's not listening. Chevy, stop tearing up things.
Right.
And his money keeps dropping and dropping. And then there's this utter look of desperation on his face. And the camera, the music is building, everything's building. And then it just like smash cuts to silence, dinner. And Michael's still just like looking at his phone, like super fucking worried. Oh, it's like, dude, that, like I said, that previous scene is like, it gets your pulse up. It's not cool.
It's unrelenting.
It is. Yeah. And like I said, this is probably why, go ahead.
Like I was gonna say that's one of the things you'll notice in a lot of the scenes is all of his stress isn't coming from one source. He's being overwhelmed by like one big fire in his life and a bunch of little fires that he tries to put out real quick and just not have to deal with anymore. Like if it's just like if it's done or out of sight or out of mind, I don't have to deal with that one. And that leads him to make some horrible fucking decisions later.
He's getting pulled in his all these directions.
Home isn't as bad.
I know. And yeah, spoilers, like he loses all this money too. This is the second time he's about to lose all the money he got in this crypto.
Right? Like that 95K that he has in there, it's all gone.
Yeah, he had like 150 or a minute ago. Yep. And then he's got that great shot of him like shoving the lettuce in his mouth. He's just like I said, he's like, he doesn't turn his head. He just looks at his phone like in the bottom of his vision, of his field of vision, you know? And he's like, looks horrified.
Yeah, it's always down here by his hand.
Yeah, and then the little girl starts yelling, "You're not dead! You're not dead!"
Out of fucking nowhere. But like,
I guess she knew, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but like she knows he's in the hospital, but at the same time, this is one of the things, as absurd as it is, you could kind of see a kid doing that. Like there's no big ask throughout the whole movie. It's just a bunch of little ones. And and the fact that she's constantly yelling it.
And then, like, by a coincidence, like, he gets a phone call and tells him, yes, your dad just died. As if this shit couldn't get worse. Yeah, you think, like, this is going to be one of those movies where it's like, oh, dad's in the hospital, we're going to pay for the bills. But then, like, even before the halfway point, it's like, nope, dad's dead too now.
Yeah.
And, like, he has his first crash out. Ah, God damn it.
Yeah. But at the same time, that gives him, like, that small bit of relief. Like, now he doesn't have to worry about the house that he's going to have to get before his dad gets out of the hospital. Right. Now he just has to cover residual bills.
Yep. No, he does not. Yeah, he reminds me of, like, he's got Leon with a haircut. You know, that's what he looks like, Creamage. Positions 2. I don't think so. Maybe. I'm sure you could.
If we're lucky.
I'd rather see the guy make another movie about something else.
Yeah, we definitely don't need this to be a franchise. Though.
Nah, bro.
Like, what would what would his sequel even be like? He just relapses into like betting this shit.
Who knows? Oh yeah, and then like the everyone's freaking out because the little girl starts screaming, "Your dad's dead!" He freaks out, and then like they cut to they cut to like a wider shot. Now the dog is eating all the chicken and noodles out of the crock pot and spills it everywhere. Oh, and the cousin has to go because my homie's outside.
Yeah, but like, why would you have the crock pot right there like that?
Well, because you're not used to a dog being here, you know, like,
and
you think if the dog is here, maybe you think the dog's gonna be better behaved, but that's foolish, I guess.
I agree. Let's see. Then we get to.
I also love how this home, you know, all the sets in this movie feel lived in because they are like real houses and real places, you know. They're talking about how all the movies nowadays, every house feels like a clean Airbnb, you know, like it's ready to be rented out, you know. There's nothing lived in about these settings, you know.
Well, Yeah, and in a lot of movies nowadays, they're all just fucking green screens and like rented rooms. So they're not
Yeah,
actual
and even when you
houses.
look around Aunt Barbara's house, there's all these like framed pictures about faith and love and family and shit. Like all the core values of the movie are all like decorated in Barbara's house.
Yeah.
And dude, and then before this, like we're at the funeral, and
Yeah,
let's see,
you get
we
to
see
see.
he scans the family, and then he sees his cousin, who's looking all gangster and shit with sunglasses on, and then he like looks at him and sticks his tongue out and shows him he's got like a hit of acid on his tongue. And then Michael just has this look like, God damn, like what? Oh yeah, and Lorenzo's there consoling his girlfriend who's crying.
He's such a good guy.
He is a good guy. Lorenzo is a decent dude.
Yeah. Fucking Travis, why?
Travis, yeah, he's just like, we all know a guy like this. And then yeah, Michael, was it Vinny's all trying to hug him? Our dad's dead. Let me give you a hug, Michael. You're my brother. It's just like, what? It's a lot.
Got that little winky face.
Yeah, a little smiley face. Yeah, exactly. This is like the poster for the movie.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You ever drop acid at a funeral?
Yeah, no, I can't say that I have. And then you get this really good scene with Lorenzo where he kind of gives him his heart to heart about how he lost his dad, and they have Lorenzo is like a real dude. He's not some caricature. He's not some bad guy.
No, every one of these characters has like layers and nuance to every single thing that they're doing. It's fucking
just
amazing.
feel real. They feel real.
I love the character work. It's fucking beautiful.
He says, hey, if you ever need anything, man, just reach out. He said he lost his dad in 5th grade,
Yeah.
And
yeah, he's
you're like,
he has this real somber moment where he's like, it's really fucked up, is like, I'm older now than my dad was when he died.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And then Michael pulls out his phone and sees his money still disappearing. And then he goes over to his cousin who's tripping balls. And his cousin's like, hey, man, your dad is dead. I'm sorry. That was a beautiful service, though, cuz. But I got to leave because I'm tripping pretty hard right now.
Right.
And he's like, look, do you know anybody who could lend me money? And he's like, no. Not, I know a guy, but you just don't want to do that.
Exactly.
He's like, please, I'll pay it back. Like, look, I'm not going to try to get in your business, but you're sleeping on my floor, man. Right. You don't have a job. You have no money. Like, what? He's like, please, I will pay you back.
Right.
And he
just
like,
I'll pay you back. I'll pay him back. Like, it's all going to be okay. I just need to sort this shit out.
And, like your loyalty. Yeah, Travis is really loyal, to his family. Mm-hmm. And he just has this look of like defeat, like, okay, I got to help out my cousin. And then they cut to this like house that's like the lawn hasn't been mowed in months. And I guess this is the place where Travis used to get his heroin, and he does not want to go in there naturally. And Michael's like, come on, it's not going to be a big deal. Just come on in there.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. He doesn't understand. He has no idea what it's like to deal with that temptation.
Michael, you don't get it.
Yeah, like he thinks it's just going to be a quick in out. He's so focused on his goals that he doesn't actually take the time to notice anybody else's issues.
Yeah, he's an addict. He's just as bad of an addict as his cousin.
Exactly.
And then they go inside this flop house, and they're all doing nitrous and bong hits. And this like super laid back heroin dealer is like, "Hey man, what's up? I know you're here, Travis. Got some heroin for you." And he's like, "No, I'm fine. I'm here to see CJ.
Yeah.
The guy who runs the house."
Yeah.
And I don't even know what they're watching. Oh, butterfly on the shirt there.
Yep, but it's a different color, so now we know this is a bad one.
Oh yeah.
It's not a monarch. Don't go near the Amazonian butterflies.
All right. And then we cut to CJ, who's this like gangster rapper dude playing GTA.
Yep.
And like, yeah, he's just like, so he thinks that Michael wants drugs. He's like, no. Mm-hmm. Travis said he'd loan me money. He's like, yeah, I've got to pay for funeral expenses and stuff, and I need help. And he's like, how much do you need? He's like, I don't know, 10, 15. He's like, man,
Fuck
you're out of your
that.
fucking mind. He's like, $8,000. That's all I need. I'll give you 5, and you have to give me 6 in a week. Okay.
Done.
And he says, if you don't, he's like, can you send it to me in Ethereum though, in crypto? He's like, yeah. I can actually. What's your address?
Yeah. He's super chill about it.
He tells him as he's sending him, he's like, man, if you don't pay me this back, I'm going to send Travis, I'm going to sick Travis on your ass. And he's like, haha, funny. He's like, no, I'm being serious. Your fucking cousin is crazy.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, he is goofy, isn't he? He doesn't get it.
Yeah, he's fucking delusional. But then CJ actually like gives him good advice for like his crypto shit.
Yeah.
Like you can't just be having that shit on your phone because he tells a story about a guy who got his phone stolen and lost like six digits.
Figures.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's a fucking lot. And
he says, I put all my stuff in cold storage. He says, put the keys in the hard drive. Keep, what does he say? Keep it away from yourself, Because he says, I bet you always sell it when it's like at the lowest, You always sell at the worst place, and, you got to keep the keys away from yourself, So you can't, can't fuck with your own money,
Yeah. And our boy's just like, you know what? Thanks, man.
Thank you for that advice.
Right? Like, that's genuinely good advice right there. What the fuck?
I mean, this guy seems like he's doing all right. Like, it seems like you probably want to listen to him.
Yeah, like as far as
even though he's a criminal,
as far as his money goes, he's definitely got that shit on lock. He might be a piece of shit outside of that, but he knows his money.
I don't think this guy's a piece of shit. I mean, this guy's just over here selling drugs like he's supposed to,
I would say if you're selling drugs, you are a piece of shit. But that's just me. Again, I've taken my friends to NA and whatever.
People want drugs, This
Doesn't
guy's a
make you better
go-getter. If this guy wants money the easy way,
Yeah.
And then he's like, all right, CJ, time to leave. Or sorry, Travis, time to leave. It's time to go, Travis. And Travis is now just sitting on the couch with his buddies, ready to do heroin. No, man, I'll meet you back at home later.
I'm
good.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea, Travis. He's like, fucking said it. I'm good, bro.
Right.
And again, it's like
so fucking real because these people
when we describe this movie, it doesn't sound funny at all.
Nah, but like now again, like this is reminding me of too many occasions where I've known people like this.
I think another reason why this movie is funny is because we know where it's going. Like if Travis, I was under the impression Travis was going to overdose after this transition we see when he drives away. Because then he drives out, and then the camera pans left, and then we see this like image of young child Travis like fade into the window, and now we fade into the mantle where we see this young boy Travis, and then the camera zooms in on the picture, and then in the reflection we see he's booting up his computer, and it's like you had this feeling like Travis is dead for sure, Yeah. And I think the reason why we think this is funny is because none of this really heavy shit happens in this movie, thankfully. Yeah. I mean, but Travis does not come home later that night.
Nope. Charlene comes by.
She's all sad. And again, this is another funny ass part where, why are you crying, baby? It's Lorenzo. Oh my God, baby, did he sexually assault you? No, he broke up with me. He doesn't want to see me anymore. He's like, oh,
what happened?
I'm sorry.
He seems like such a good guy. Well,
he is a good guy.
He just got mad. I gave him HPV.
And if you see when she says that, his hand immediately comes. His hand immediately comes off of her, and he starts wiping his hand off of his on his shirt. He's like, "Oh, that's okay. Oh, that's cool. Oh, cool. You got HPV. You gave him HPV, huh? Oh, okay." And she's like, "Yeah, I gave him the bad kind with the warts and stuff. It's not a big deal." And then he's like, "Baby, it's okay. I'm glad you're here, though. My girlfriend, I love you." And he's like, "Look, I don't want to do the open relationship thing anymore, baby. I just want to be with you." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm so glad you're saying that because I think the same." And for a moment, I felt like I had nobody else. I'm just glad you're here. And then she's like, "Well, what are you doing?" And he's like, "Well, I'm transferring all my crypto to cold storage." She's like, "Oh my God, you're so smart. I wish I was as smart as you." And he's like, "Dude, baby, you're smart. You're like so smart."
Yeah, doesn't give her any examples at all. He just kind of like pushes it onto her. She's like, "Come on, you're like this too. Don't feel
How
bad."
did he get this chick? You know, like that's kind of something. You know, like
That's a great question because, well, like he's in decent shape, underneath all those fucking weird clothes.
he's
So,
not a
like,
bad looking guy. He's obviously got some kind of riz. You know, he's
I don't know about that. He's got some weird fucking eyes that would definitely throw him off.
he's
A
very,
lot of
you know,
ladies.
he could be like overconfident. You know, like
Mm,
creating this like false illusion that he is. You know,
maybe she
he
just
could have.
liked him because he was nice.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But then
But
she's
yeah,
like, "Oh my god, teach me about crypto." And he's like, "You
yeah,
want to learn about crypto?" And now he's like really excited. This is like their first time they're like actually bonding in the movie anyway. And
yeah.
he's telling her all about it. And she's like, "Oh my god, that's so sexy." She's like kissing on his ears. And he's
He's
telling
like,
her everything about the cold storage and the secret passwords and how you
yeah,
need the computer or the hard drive. And she's like, "You're so smart. Your seed phrase? What's your seed phrase?" He tells her this secret code. Like, well, yeah, you're probably going to need to know this in case something ever happens to me. Because,
don't
you know,
talk
I
like
figure we're
that.
going to be together forever. Yeah.
Yeah, but don't talk like that. We're gonna be together forever.
Right.
God, just got this.
Yeah, nothing
This
bad's
one
ever going to
file.
happen to you. And then he starts saying, like, "Oh, babe, I'm kind of getting turned on." Because I guess, yeah, like they said earlier, he's got intimacy issues. He doesn't get
Yep.
erections that well. And she's like, "Look, yeah," he starts like confiding in her that he's been so lonely. And then they start just like going into sex. One of the funniest sex scenes I've seen in a while, where it's just a close up of their two faces, you know?
Yeah,
And she's like, "Oh
like
my god, I'm so hard right now. I don't think I've ever been this hard. I'm like
she
rock
likes.
hard." And she's like,
Yeah.
"Let me touch it." Yeah, it's kind of hard.
And it falls out like
And
twice.
he's like, "Can I put it in?" He's like, "Yeah, do it." She starts taking her panties off, and he's like, "Oh, I think it's going in. Yeah, I'm inside you. Oh my god. Oh wait, I just came out. And then oh fuck, it fell out. It's okay. Just stick it back in. Oh my god, I think I'm coming. Should I pull out? No, come inside me. Whoopsie," he says. "It's okay. Oh my god, I'm still coming. You're coming? Yes, so good. Oh good, you're coming. We did it."
Go team. We did it, baby.
And then
Oh
she
my
says,
God.
She said, "Mike, we finally had sex." He's like, "Yeah, I see what all the fuss is about. I love you, babe."
Just gonna ignore that HPV comment from earlier about the warts.
Oh yeah, that comes in later. And then now we fade out to the next morning, and I love how they're like both sleeping, like she's sleeping like very unsexily, you know, with her mouth wide open, and you know, she's like kind of snoring a little. And then yeah, Sequoia wakes him up.
Yeah,
Little daughter Sequoia's like, "Hey, my daddy never came home. You need to take me to school."
right.
And he's like,
Grandma
"What?"
can't do it. Grandma can't do
Yeah,
it.
grandma's
She's
at work. Yeah, he's like, "Well, you know, it's Saturday." He's like, "No, it's Friday. I gotta go to school." And was it the girl? This is where we kind of see like the real side of what Charlene's like, where she kind of fucking slaps him and she's like, "God, just take him to work. Take him to school already.
Right.
God damn it, I'm trying to sleep." And he looks at his phone and realizes he has like 77 grand.
Yeah.
Like his Ethereum is jumping. It's like 80K. And
Yeah.
he's like walking this kid. And then the thing is, he's going to walk the girl to school. And he just takes her in her pajamas to the nearest school. It's not even the right school. And she's even saying, "This isn't my school. It doesn't matter. Just walk inside. I'm sure they'll teach you." He needs to go back home to the computer and sell off immediately.
He literally tells her just to go into any classroom and say, "I'm ready to learn."
Yeah. He tries to take her into some back exit. It's locked, and it's a guy with a kid like just trying to sneak into a school. And he just picks her up and runs her in and just fucking.
Yeah.
He looks and he's got how much money does he have?
Yeah,
$125,000 almost, you know, and he it just smash cuts to him sprinting. Like you could tell, like it's like battery acid in his veins, you know, it's like hurting. Luckily he's a fit guy, you know, so he can like run his ass off
and
run home. You don't.
That. They hold on that run for like was it 10
like at least a minute or two. Yeah, I mean a while, a minute or so. Like a good chunk of time.
Yeah,
and
comes back home. Then fucking computer's gone.
Fucking Charlene.
And so is his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And he's got almost $200,000.
Right. It's exploding. And again, this is like one of those things where like if he had waited, you know, if he had take like for instance, let's say he sold the money he bought the money for the house and waited a day or two, waited a day.
Yeah.
He would have what, like a million
Plenty.
something, you know? Yeah, he'd have like over $1 million in there.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, okay, all right, now's the time. Don't repeat the same mistake, right? Like we've already seen him fuck up twice. Like, all right, sell it off. And now he doesn't have his computer. Yep, and now it's out of his hands, and he starts calling her, and she's not answering. It's going straight to voicemail.
Mm-hmm.
Babe, do you have my computer? Did you take my computer? I mean, you didn't take it, but I mean, took it for like safekeeping, right?
Yeah.
I'm just kind of freaking out.
But the one witness was his cousin Vinny. Yeah,
his brother,
cousin, whatever. Yeah, but
and the van's gone too.
Yeah, and it's such a fucking perfect problem for him. He just needs an answer, but his cousin can't quite get it out.
Yeah, the brother's like, "I'll be serious now." He's like, "You're gonna be serious, okay? All right, now." Who took the computer? Did Charlene take the computer? I gave you a computer. I gave you my computer. He's like, Charlene took the computer? He says, I want pizza. Exactly. He's like, did Charlene take the computer? He's like, yeah, she took the computer. And he's like, God damn it. Why? She took the computer.
She knows my keys.
Right, she knows everything. And I mean, obviously, everyone in the audience is thinking the same shit, like, oh, no. But I mean, I was under the impression this is probably a red herring.
Yeah, it's definitely like the easiest. It's the easiest connection to bridge. So yeah, he's off. He's gonna go find his girl.
Yeah, he runs to her house, and she seems to have a nice enough house. Like,
oh yeah, this is a great apartment house.
Yeah. What's going on here?
No, this has got to be like her parents' house or something.
Does she live with her parents? I'm guessing. Yeah.
I don't know.
And he's trying to break in. He's trying to sneak in, and he's calling her repeatedly, and he's like calling her like, "I trusted you. How could you do this to me?" Like, right, you bitch. Right. And then
I thought you loved me.
And then cut to like live on Snapchat. He's like, "Hey, I'm looking for my girlfriend. I'm outside her house right now. If you've seen her." She does have HPV, and if you're at a place that treats HPV, especially the bad kind, you might run into my girlfriend who has HPV, my girlfriend. And then he stops. He's like, actually, I might have HPV.
First time he actually realizes, whoa.
And then it cuts to him like confiding into, I guess, Snapchat.
Yeah,
he's saying, thanks to some trauma. What does he say? He says,
he just says like, for whatever reason, he can't quite get it up. Can't get.
I have this medical psychological condition where I can't get full erections. I get partial erections, but they do the trick. And then it's like why is he saying this on Snapchat? To who?
I don't know.
And then
how many viewers does he have?
I don't know. But then Lorenzo pulls up, and Lorenzo's got this big bouquet of flowers. Like, hey man, you're here? I didn't know you'd be here. Is Charlene here? Dude, I want to apologize to her because I says, I know.
Like they're so fucking good.
Michael's hilarious. Like, he's so pissed. He's like, I wanted to apologize to her. I said some really fucked up stuff to her. Oh yeah, about what? About how you'd steal her boyfriend's crypto? What are you talking about? He starts to attack him, and naturally he fucking clocks him twice, just beats the shit out of him. And Lorenzo's a good guy. He doesn't want anything to do with this. Like, he's got this little guy attacking him, and his retarded brother's like yelling at them, and he's like, I don't want any part of this. Like, he gets in the car and drives away. He's like, he's only defending himself, You
think we'd be able to get away with like 5 seconds?
I mean, yeah, probably. Who knows?
Okay. Check us out.
I mean, and I love the soundtrack to this movie too. The score and the songs they choose for this movie.
Yeah,
it's very good.
Just like the ambient noises, everything ties together so well.
Yeah, there's these great little like cha-ching noises that they implement in the soundtrack every once in a while in important parts. It's just great. And then this is where his brother Vinny's like, Travis took a computer. He's like, what? Travis took the computer. He's like,
you could have told me the whole time, man.
I know. And then it cuts to Travis, who's trying to buy heroin for $80. He sold the computer for $80 or about $100 or whatever. And he's like,
Yeah.
I just need a taste. He's like, I can't. Your cousin owes me $5,000. He's like, but that has nothing to do with me. It does, because I don't know your cousin. I know you. He's like, this is bullshit. He's like, this is how it works, man. It's just business. And he's like freaking out, like, I need heroin. God damn it.
And this is so
like I
fucking
said,
good.
when we talk about it out loud, it does not sound funny at all. This doesn't seem like it's funny, but I don't know why. It's hilarious. I mean, it's not funny, but it is funny.
Yeah, but like little details like that, like
yeah, smashing the computer. My mom gave me that computer, bro.
right?
Like, even CJ doesn't seem like a heartless monster. He's not gonna kill Travis for breaking his computer. You know, he's like, he knows that Travis is going through some hardship right now because he's in with heroin withdrawals that are his fault.
Yeah.
And
then fucking Mike brings Vinny there, the absolute retard.
Yeah. Because he's just they're walking around. They don't have the van either, so they find the van and Travis at the place. And Travis freaks out on Michael, saying, I let you come into my house for free and you made me relapse. And like, if you're not familiar with addiction, you would think that was his fault. He didn't do anything. That wasn't Mike's fault. But if you are familiar with addiction, you're like, it absolutely is Mike's fault.
1,000%. Fucking hell.
Yes.
Like, what? Yeah. Being exposed to that, like, okay, if you can keep people separated from it, you might have a chance of making things a little bit easier for you. But exposure to it is a fucking nightmare for them. It is so hard. It is so fucking hard. And the fact that he didn't think about that at all.
God damn. Like I said, he's only concerned with himself.
Yeah.
And it's funny because like he wants all this money so he can help his family, but in the process he like doesn't give a fuck about his family to get the money to help his family.
Yeah.
It's like he's blinded. He can only see like 2 steps ahead.
Yeah.
But then he needs the computer and he has $336,000. He's like, dude, I just need to know where the computer is. He's like, I fucking sold it. Buy a new one. Who gives a shit? And it's not my problem, you know? He's like, dude, if you can give me my hard drive or my computer, we will have money. Right. And now like Travis has this look like shit. You know?
They're both on the same page.
Now we got to find this computer. And Travis is letting him know, like, I was fucking high as hell. I don't know who I sold it to. I don't remember. Some guy. Sold it to a guy for like $80. So now they have to drive around looking for it. He's like, well, you think if you were high, you could remember where it was? He's like, if I was high, I wouldn't be in this situation. And then he finds some acetone.
He actually asked Vinny. He's like, Vinny, find something to get him high. You're like, okay.
Yeah, find something we can get high off of. Yeah. And then like, so now he's like cutting holes in the hood of his sweatshirt because he's going to wear the sweatshirt as a ski mask because the idea is we're not going to ask for the computer. We're going to get it back. We're going to take it back. And he's huffing acetone. And then his girlfriend is getting a hold of him, like calling him back, like, hey, baby, you called me a bunch of times. What's wrong? My phone died. I left to go charge my phone and I went to work. Yeah. And it's like, of course, totally innocent situation. Of course, she didn't steal your computer.
Completely understandable.
And he's like, you might want to not check those voice messages. I was just kind of worried, oh my God, is everything okay? And then everyone's talking about how it's going to be dangerous. Vinny, it's going to be dangerous. I'm going to need to drop you off. He's like, what's dangerous? What is going on? And he's like, well, nothing, babe. He's like, well, I was thinking we could hang out. Yeah, maybe later. Oh, well, maybe I'll call Lorenzo then. Oh, yeah, sure. That'd be great. He's like, are you serious?
What do you mean, man?
Are you telling me you want me to call Lorenzo? Like, I can't fucking believe you. He's like, bye, babe. Hangs up on her. And then he drops off Vinny in the fucking side of the road. And I was convinced, like, this was the last time we were going to see Vinny alive. You know, it's like, oh, especially with the music playing. Right. You're like, dude, this is building up to like a major tragedy.
Oh, yeah.
God. And
Vinny immediately wanders off.
Yeah.
He has
stay here. Don't move.
Like, stay right here. Stay right fucking here.
As soon as he drives, he starts walking.
Yep.
Just like random. And like, I mean, like, if I were to do this, I would assume someone would pick him up. Like, you would not find Vinny because someone else would see him on the side of the road and be like, what are you doing? And then they'd pick him up and take him somewhere, Yeah. And then it'd be impossible to find him.
Like, I don't know where exactly they are, but I'm sure there's going to be somebody that's going to ride up and down those roads.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe you see a guy with Down syndrome on the side of the road and you don't think
Maybe.
anything about it. You're like, whatever.
Maybe.
He's got it figured out. It's like when you see a cat, outside. You're like, he's got it. He's got it figured out. He'll be all right.
Sure.
It's like you said, you think he's one of those high functioning Down syndrome people.
Yeah.
He isn't.
No.
He-
Yeah, so he still has his baby teeth. He's not prepared for the
yeah,
world.
he's I love how he's very tiny and he's bald and he's got this goatee and
Mhm.
Ah, man. And like now him and the cousin are like driving off into the great unknown,
Yeah.
and
They're at this
they
warehouse.
find the house. Yeah.
Yeah. And Travis decides he's going to go in there alone. He's got his scissors and a dream.
Big pair of gold shears and a backwards hoodie.
Yep.
And with all the eye holes. Like you wouldn't be able to tell that this is the same guy who sold you the computer, just a big guy asking specifically for the computer you just got like a few hours ago, right?
Yeah.
Who looks just like the dude who gave it to you. And then this scene is like, yeah, you think something really terrible is about to happen. And then, of course, they walk into this dark room and you see like what looks like a shadow or a figure.
Yeah,
and
you
then
can
the camera just
kind of you
Yeah.
can kind of see somebody there. Like especially if you're watching it at night where like I was the first time.
Yeah. He's walking into this big warehouse like full of RVs and lumber and stuff, and you don't know what it is. And this techno music's like building too, and then it just cuts as he pulls the scissors out, and now he's got 244,000, getting down to 220. So he's like, his money's going back down, and then Charlene's messaging him like, "Yo, what the fuck did you say I have HPV on Insta?" Like that fuck was private. And then a message from Aunt Barb like, "Hey, the police just called and said that you dropped off Sequoia at the wrong school." Like, what's wrong? What the like everything is falling apart.
Just when he thought he had a breather.
I know.
Fucking
and
hell.
he's he does have this breather. We have a breather as an audience, and then
Yeah.
it's immediately ruined because now Travis is running. Open the door. He's got the computer. Open the door. And the sun's going down. Now they need to find Vinny.
Yep.
Or where's Vinny? And they start they haul ass, and Travis is like covered in blood.
Yeah.
And he's in the back seat. Like, and that's the other thing. I was like, I assume he's dying. He's not. He's just been grazed in the neck by a bullet. But like,
thankfully,
they do this great
scene.
they do this great thing with the cars not moving, and they do the great traffic light, traffic lighting, and then he says, I something I gotta tell you, man. I saw God. And he says, then we see like the scene, and of course the guy, this is what's his name? This is Mr. Piss, I think is his name. In the movie credits.
Is it? I thought that was just the song that he made.
Well, I assume this guy made the song.
Yeah, but I didn't know that was
be
his name. Huh.
I'm calling this guy Mr. Fizz, and he's got a bunch of butterflies on his, jersey. And he says, "I swear I knew him from somewhere. Maybe it was a past life, or this life, or a future life, or maybe it's because I sold him a computer earlier today." But he was freaking out. I was trying to calm him down by putting scissors in his mouth. But some people won't listen, And then he starts huffing acetone for like comedic, levity in the middle of the story. It's all good. I told him about the computer, about how it's a big misunderstanding. Where's the fucking computer? Then out of nowhere, this other guy shows up. And I don't spook easy, Mike, but he scared me. And then he cuts to guy shoots Mike or Travis, and then Travis cuts this guy's uvula or tongue out.
That's definitely
imagine if you sold a guy a computer for $80, or you bought a computer from somebody for $80. What a deal! Yeah. And then he comes back later that day and cuts your tongue out or whatever.
Yeah, cuts out the inside of your head.
What the fuck?
Don't do drugs. And don't deal with people who do drugs.
And then, and that's the thing is people. I remember someone asking "Oh yeah, he kills this guy." He's like, "No, I think he just beats the shit out of the one guy, and maims another guy."
Yeah.
And then he goes in this RV and grabs the computer, and this is where we get one of the funniest and most poignant things in the whole movie is when he does this whole I saw God scene.
Yeah.
And he says, I saw God, and then it cuts to him looking in the mirror, And he's like, God was hidden in the form of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior.
Yeah, it was hidden
And then
in the
Jesus
form of
Christ
me.
was hidden in the form of me. And it was there the whole time, and I didn't know it. And I was treating myself so badly, you know, and therefore I treated Jesus and God badly, you know.
Yeah,
And
his
he's having
delivery,
this,
his delivery was so good.
I treated myself so badly, I didn't know, man. And then Michael's just like driving around, like, you know, getting
looking for Vinny,
you know,
trying to take us in.
He was there the whole time in me. And yeah, this is obviously Travis's bottom.
Yeah.
Again. His second bottom. And then they find Vinny, thank God. He's just standing in a field. And we get Vinny. We got the computer. Travis found God again. And we go back home and we
might be able to resolve this.
Yeah. And then of course they look totally defeated. And then they realize the computer's been formatted. And he's like, no, he deleted everything. And Travis is like, he deleted all the money? And then he puts the hard drive in, and like the hard drive has also been formatted, so the money's completely gone. And all that's there is a few mixed beats, is what it's called. Right. And then there's a folder called beats, and then in the folder is the one that stands out, all caps, Mr. Piss.
Right.
And he clicks the same one that we were looking at. Like, what? And it plays, and it's like, poo, 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 pee, 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 poo, poo, poo. Poo, 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 pee. And then I love how Vinny has joined the three of them, you know, and Vinny's like making all these funny, you know, faces. Like he's like blinking his eyes really hard, and like, you know, and Travis and Michael just look shocked.
Yeah, because after all that work, all that buildup, all that effort, all that stress, and the big punchline at the end of it all was just that stupid fucking song.
Yeah, you lost everything. He lost his girlfriend too. He's like, cuts to him in sleeping on the couch at night, and he's checking the phone, and his girlfriend's posting Insta stories. She's back with Lorenzo. Lorenzo's dancing with the pigeons. Oh, baby, you're so crazy. You're so crazy, baby. And it's like, they're so much a better couple than him and her, you know? Lorenzo and her are such a better couple than Mike and her. So, he just goes to bed comfortable knowing that he's a fucking loser and wakes up and, you know, he finds out, what's it? Vinny's doing a puzzle and Sequoia's playing outside with Aunt Barb and Travis is packing his shit. And he's like, where are you going, man? I don't know. Probably jail.
Such a good delivery. Fucking hell.
And he says like, I gotta get right with some people who God, and then he gives him all of his money. And he's like, no, man. He's like, look, it's for the computer. It's for the other day. He's like, no, man, I can't take that. He's like, no, you got to take it from me. Because if you don't, I'll just use it to get fucked up. You understand? Yeah. And he's like, okay. He takes like a handful of bills. Like what? It's like $80, I guess. And, I mean, what does he say? Travis says, I just thought this part of my life was behind me, but it's not. And it's never going to be.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is, man. It's like, I'm an addict. Some people have, you know, and this is kind of where Mike is starting to realize, like, yes, I do understand, you know? So gives him his money and he bounces out of there, and we don't know where Travis ends up going, but he'll be back, I'm sure. He's not gone forever.
No, like, I don't know for sure. I do think that he would be the kind of guy to turn himself back in.
Yeah. But I mean, really, like, how long are they going to keep you? What? You took a guy's tongue out? A few months, a year, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe. But, assault's pretty big deal.
Yeah.
Especially when you start removing body parts.
Robbery.
That'll probably get you like 10 years.
And then,
plus that.
Yeah. Yeah, and then, you know, he's got this handful of bills in his hand, and he looks out and he sees, you know, I guess this is supposed to be Sequoia, but it obviously is a very different girl because the hair is completely different.
Yeah.
But we don't know. I mean, whatever.
There's Aunt Barb.
Aunt Barb. And then she catches him looking, and he waves, and then she flips him off. Rightfully so. And he realizes, he deserves that. Yeah. And then he goes outside, and he goes to the living room, and he sees his brother. and he says, "You hungry?" Because Vinny's always hungry. Yeah, I'm hungry. All right. And then the smash cuts to Sonic. Not enough movies have scenes that take place at Sonic. And he asks for, he wants two burgers and fries large, and he wants a large jumbo popcorn chicken.
Yeah.
And a corn dog,
there?
says Vinny.
Yeah.
Two number twos with mustard and a jumbo popcorn and a corn dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be $20. And he's like, "Oh, and are you guys still hiring?" And and you're like, "Where is this gonna go?" Well, we got a few seconds left,
Yeah.
And this music starts kicking in. The one song ends and now a new song starts playing, and obviously it's like coming out of the Sonic speakers, right? And you can hear it, and like as it's building, like, what are the lyrics? The lyrics are: "Sitting at the end of the road, never hear what I'm told. It's like I got everyone watching me, no one watching me though. I don't need anything from no one. Never felt emotion. Might find my hope inside my smoke. My eyes still turn red like..." And then the butterfly lands on his head. He's like looking at the reference section. Like, what references can I put? And you can tell he's like struggling to think about it. He has no references. Who the hell's going to vouch for him?
Right.
And then right when that song hits, it comes in like extra loud, and this butterfly lands on his head. This big ass butterfly lands on his hand.
Yep.
And he just has this like moment. He just has this moment of zen where he just looks at this butterfly, and like the breeze is blowing through his hair, and you just realize everything's gonna be all right,
Yeah, like the like everything he was stressing about to try to get to a place where he could just breathe.
Yeah,
it was so much closer than he ever could have thought. And if he just puts in, the correct effort, just getting a regular job, doing it right, he'll get there. He'll be all right.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's like I said, it kind of like with Obsession, like if Bear had just done the work and just asked the chick out, it could have been good.
Yeah.
If you sometimes taking the short, easy way isn't the answer, especially like I said, when it's unearned, like crypto, it's like Travis is right. That shit's a scam, right?
Yeah.
It's like, and if you do get rich doing that shit, you got lucky, it's like gambling,
Yeah. But the thing about like those short-term answers is like the reason the long road is better is because you develop the habits over time that allow you to sustain, that path. If you jump straight to it, that's why a bunch of people who like win the lotto lose it like within the next year. They just buy a bunch of stupid shit.
Yeah. And I love how his like hand is shaking as he's like trying to bring it up to the references. And then the butterfly lands on him, and then his hand just goes totally still. And it's like, what are the lyrics? Devilish on a Sunday, driving fast down a one-way. Lean on me, I'm a hot boy. 100 degrees, a killer I avoid. I don't need no smoke, bitch, I am the smoke. Give me space, I don't show my face. I don't smoke a bowl, run my fade. I don't run away from my problems. I got debt to pay. I ain't been afraid, bitch, I lived afraid. So what's my name? And that's when the credits start rolling, Fuck up out my face. I don't smile no more. Yeah, I don't smile no more, but we're all great. That we fucking pray. I don't hold my tongue. I bite the grain. Take my fucking name. Boy, don't say my motherfucking name. Fuck about my face. I don't smile no more, but we all great.
Yeah.
Dude, like just a solid fucking flick.
Absolutely.
I think... I don't know, man. I think Gordo's the only one who I out of all the people I got to watch said he didn't hate it, but he didn't especially like it. But Gordo's got eclectic taste. Gordo's got eclectic taste. He was on the Spielberg stream. He's got his opinions about things that they're his own opinions.
Of course, that's fine.
But
even if
I mean, again, just well filmed. One of these movies, like I guess the guy isn't a YouTuber who made this, but he had done like some short festival films. He had done like an best NSFW short somewhere at one festival, and I never saw it, but I don't know what that means.
Well, not safe for work. So there's one short he did here called Technology Lake. see, that one was Meditations on Death and Sex.
Cool. He what's
A
funny
dog
is
and
like
her-
me and
A dog and her owner
Uninspired.
navigate the perils of modern technology.
Cool. What's crazy is I think the director of this movie actually liked me and Uninspired's post saying to watch this movie.
Nice.
And I wanna be like, yo, what's your Cash App, dog?
Right? Just say,
God.
come on here and talk with us. That too.
But I mean, nah, I would hate that because then we'd have to be like, well, how are you pulling this up right now? I'd be like, some website?
Right. Well, this was just on YouTube, and I did rent it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's better. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Okay.
I rented it twice. So
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I mean, like I said, this movie needs to, one of the things that it says on the trailer for this movie is like a quote from somebody who saw it at South by Southwest Fest saying, if there's any justice in the world, Positions will become a ginormous hit. And it's like, dude, I totally agree with that. Like, if this movie doesn't get some just moderate recognition, then, you know, the world is a dark and terrible place. Because I liked Obsession, but I did like this movie more. This movie has way more rewatchability factor. And I mean, if you're going to tell me you liked Obsession more than this, I won't argue with you. But I like this movie. This movie has such like rewatchability factor. Despite being like Uncut Gems, which Uncut Gems is good, but that movie does not have a good unwatchability factor. And I think it's because of the ending. You know where it's going. It's a big, everyone's shouting, and it all leads to fucking this horrific tragedy. Whereas in this movie, everyone's yelling, but it leads to this big, like, poignant revelation, this moment of zen, you know?
Yeah.
In a Sonic drive-through, a Sonic drive-in.
Yeah. So right now I'm checking out the director's social media. He refers to himself as an award-losing filmmaker, writer and director of Positions, now streaming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brandon Daly.
He needs, follow the guy or retweet him. Yep. Get other people, IRL people to watch this movie. Like, obviously you could buy it legally on YouTube and I think stream it on Apple. And like, where else is it available? I mean, let's see here. Positions 2025 movie. God, even when I look it up, it's like, it's basically rented on YouTube.
Yeah,
it seems to be one of the only places you can get it legally. It's got an 88% on fucking Rotten Tomatoes. Only a 6.4 out of 10 on IMDb, which
is bizarre. Great, if you look at the reviews, all of them are like 9s and 10s out of 10.
It's got a 3.65 on Letterboard though. Yeah. It's 3.6 out of 5. I mean,
yeah.
So that's pretty good. I'd give this like out of 5, like a good 3.5 or 4. Man, it's a solid flick. And I can't wait to see what this guy does next. Everybody involved. Fantastic
Absolutely.
movie from beginning to end. This is a 10 out of 10 rating. Reminds me of Web 3 aside from the vulgar stuff, not my preference. Yeah, and that's the thing is like I remember telling Vex I really wanted her to watch The Front Room, was one of those movies I loved from a couple years back with Brandy. And it's, where she takes care of her elderly mother-in-law who's pissing everywhere. Vex did not like that movie, which I was shocked. I loved it. But
which one?
I was like, well, The Front Room.
The Front Room.
So now I'm like trying to get her to watch this other movie, Positions, and she still hasn't watched it. And I know she's going to get back to me and be like, what is it with you and the piss movies, bro? I'm like, I swear it's a coincidence.
I swear.
Yeah.
Correlation is not causation.
How many other good movies have scenes of graphic piss drinking? Very few.
Very, very few.
Problem Child 2. It's not a good movie.
Yeah, there's some weird fan fiction I read once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A twitchy, hyper-contemporary comedy with equal doses of laughs and panic. Great description. Yeah, what are the other? Let me read some of these other reviews, man, because damn. Great watch with really positive message. The movie has a strong vibe, keeps you engaged, and delivers an uplifting experience from start to finish. For a low budget film, dude, a lot of 10 out of 10 ratings. For a low budget film, I honestly thought the production quality and acting were really quite good. It had that raw Quentin Tarantino type feel. No, I was saying it feels like Benny Safdie, the Safdie brothers, who did Uncut Gems, because
Yeah.
even the Safdie brothers, they also hire non-actors for their roles, which, like I said, gives everything this level of authenticity. That this doesn't feel like Hollywood. This feels outside the system, which is good. We want more of that, And again, everyone's crying about these goddamn nostalgia movies, He-Man and Supergirl, and video game movies or whatever, and people like Obsession.
Mm.
And I'm like, watch Positions. It's like people just are averse to trying something new that's made for grown-ups that is, original, and I don't know why. Don't be scared. Take the plunge. Yeah. It's only 90 minutes long.
Absolutely. So not okay. So on and off over the past couple of months, me and the Elder Moliere have we've been doing a couple of streams. Basically, like I'm sure you know about her deal, where she wants to watch a new movie she hasn't seen every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she also does like recap streams going over all of them. And the bits that I have joined her on, doesn't matter if we had a bad time or a great time, it was all worth it.
Right.
Like exposing yourself to new stuff never hurts. It only helps broaden your perspectives and help you appreciate new things.
Absolutely. And yeah, I mean, like you said, like if you're somebody who has dealt with people with addiction, this movie might hit on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
But it's, if anything, it'll just make the movie more enjoyable or more relatable or more poignant.
Absolutely. Because I've known people like this, like on all fronts from all the characters.
I was like laughing out loud throughout the whole movie, but were you?
For a lot of it, yeah. Like especially during like the piss scene or
the first 30 minutes are hilarious.
Absolutely.
Like, absolutely like unrelenting in the laughs. And like I said, the movie's just like, for low budget, not a lot of like, action. It's a lot of dialogue and walking around, but it's so like high energy. It's so, I guess, it's fast paced, but it's like I said, it's like hyperkinetic editing and the fluid camera shooting style. It just adds to that anxiety in the second and third act.
Yeah, at no point does this movie like have any like dips in the pace or lull on there.
Yeah.
Even in those rare moments where like his dad's talking about his wife and the butterfly and all that, there's something there to distract you. Like there's the dog who's like pulling out his toy on the tree and kind of flopping around. There's always something happening. So you can't ever quite fully focus, and it really helps make it immersive for you, at least in my case.
This is, what is this rating, or this review here? 8 out of 10. All gas, no brakes, and no breaks. So brakes spelled both ways. And then the last sentence says, these ones are why we go to film festivals.
Mm-hmm.
And again, this is from December. So like there's a bunch of people giving this like really good reviews like when it came out in the film circuits like in December. And then most of these reviews are from May. 10 out of 10. Absolutely. I feel like a lot of these guys are just crypto fans who just, but
just stumbled on it.
Yeah, if you're a big crypto guy, you should also watch this movie. I'm sure this movie is, hilarious and painful.
Crypto Warrior 30.
Yeah. Living a day in the life of crypto. 10 out of 10. Yeah. So maybe there is some review glowing, but goddamn it, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. Like easily.
At least. Like what part did they fuck up on in any way, shape, or form?
Yeah, I know. That's why it would have been fun to have Gort King here, just to hear like what he didn't care about the movie. But I'm sure it's like,
Mm.
Like I said, it's, I didn't like Hereditary really the first time I watched it. Then I watched it the second time and realized it was fucking best horror movie of the 21st century. So, like your opinions can change on a movie when you watch it a second time.
Absolutely.
And this movie too. First time I watched it, thought it was hilarious. Second time I watched it with a group of people in Discord, I was like, dude, this movie is hilarious. Like, still funny.
Mm.
But yeah, it's like, it's saying a lot. You know?
It's got a lot of heart to it. And I absolutely love it. Thank you very much for recommending it. I'm sorry it took me so long, but it was worth it.
I feel like I'll still be getting like, messages from people in the fall and winter. Hey, I finally watched that movie Positions you kept talking about for 7 months. It was good. Like I'm and I'm here for it. I'm sure next year when we do our top fucking, 26 of the year 2026, this will be up there. The top 3 at least, who knows? If something is better than this, it'll be just as surprising as this was,
Genuinely. Like, I can't think of anything better than it I've seen this year. I suppose it isn't impossible. If this isn't my number 1, it'll definitely be in the top 5 for sure.
What's funny is like I was saying, like comedy's back, baby. And then I watched Widow's Bay, which is a show on Apple, and I was like, dude, this was also hilarious. So I mean, it seems like genuinely funny. I mean, TV, like I said, TV hasn't really, TV's still funny. There's still some funny TV shows, but movies especially, like genuinely funny. Like we watched Scary Movie 6. That sucked ass.
Yeah, it did.
It wasn't
Jesus
funny.
Christ.
I say He-Man was funnier than Scary Movie.
Dude, Scary Movie was such a fucking letdown. That was.
It wasn't a letdown because I was expecting it to not be great, because I
was really hoping that the Wayans might have something still up in the tank, like after Haunted House 1 and 2.
Right.
Like I've recommended those to other people over the years.
Never saw those.
Absolutely love them.
Those are with Eddie Murphy, right?
No, those have Wayans in there.
Oh, what was the Haunted Mansion? Is Eddie Murphy?
That was Haunted Mansion.
Okay.
Haunted House was them just doing.
I gotcha.
Legally distinct scary movies.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
I'll have to watch those.
Yeah, they're fucking great.
Sound great. I mean, and that's the thing is like I've always liked Scary Movie 3 the best because,
of course,
it's not as raunchy and still manages to be really funny. It ages better. It has a more rewatchability factor. Yeah. Like with Scary Movie 2 with the stupid Nike basketball commercial parody. Like nobody's going to understand that,
Yeah, no. And I didn't even know there was a fucking Scary Movie 5.
Right. I mean, you forget. And that's interesting because, Scary Movie 6 has now been retitled Scary Movie, which is stupid.
Agreed.
But, I mean, this is one of those movies. I know we spoiled a lot. Talked about the whole plot, basically. I'm sure a lot of people in here have seen it, except Eraserhead, but I don't. It's one of those movies where, like, I think even, like, knowing what's coming, you would still watch it and find it funny. There's still...
Well,
it's still things to be enjoyed.
Yeah, for the most part, like I didn't show hardly any of the dialogue, so there's still plenty for people to actually enjoy rewatching it, hearing it from the source itself. And there's so many little details throughout the whole fucking thing that we completely skipped over, and all what you can appreciate.
The performances, especially by Travis, his performance is great.
Yeah, like while I was watching it earlier today, I'm not gonna watch it now. Get wrecked. Fuck you, Creamage. I tried looking up the actor for Travis on social media. He just doesn't seem to be on there at all.
Yeah, he's probably the director's real cousin, who actually is a drug addict. Who knows?
Maybe, but either way, I just want to support these guys as much as I can. Like I just put out a post on Twitter being like, "Hey, Brandon Daly, I just did a stream on Positions. How can I support you to the end of time?"
Yeah. How can we?
Yes, please and thank you. We need more.
Yeah, I mean, what else does this guy got cooking? I mean, like I said, he apparently lost a bunch of money to come up with the idea for this movie, so he could be he could be a guy that just, wanted to tell the one story and did it well. And in that case,
Maybe.
all we can do is just make sure more people see. It's not like this movie has like a time limit. It's not like people won't be able to enjoy this movie for the first time next year.
Nah.
People might have to slowly get around to it, but it'd be better if they didn't. It'd be better if they all jumped on the bandwagon immediately and watched this movie. Creamage, I'm looking at you.
It was like, the crypto stuff's really fallen off in the past few years, so it'll become, I imagine, even more niche as the time goes on. People consider that to be even more ridiculous, so it'll be less immersive for people. As time goes on, it's definitely one that they're going to want to watch sooner rather than later. But I think even if it does occur, if people do experience it later, that they'll still be able to appreciate it. It's a fucking immaculate movie.
Yeah, I mean, even if crypto comes out, I mean, you could still have this compared to stocks and gambling, and the core messages will never be changed. I mean, you just say, it takes place in 2025 during that crypto era.
Yep.
And even if, and like I said, maybe we'll move to a society where crypto is actually more the norm, in which case this will still be like a time capsule of when crypto was more volatile back in the early days, or crypto becomes like a fad like NFTs, and in which case this will still be that
was the reference with the monkey pictures.
I know. You lost your job, gambling all your money away on monkey pictures. That's all good. Your girlfriend's fucking other dudes. Don't worry about it. I know. I've been to the bottom.
Right. It'll get better. It's okay, buddy.
Nah, bro. I'm not at the bottom, dude. Things are good right now.
Yeah. This is exactly where I want to be.
NFTs never made sense to me either, Creamage.
Nah, they're fucking retarded. But I think that's gonna be about it for us tonight. What you got coming up here in the near future?
I think tomorrow we're doing a Stupenzo cast, 6 p.m. We're gonna try to finish that damn Space Cadet show. We got like 4 episodes left somehow. So no bullshit, no filler. I think me and Dudicus are just gonna riff 4 episodes of Space Cadets, and then we can move on to Baywatch Nights.
Cool.
So that'll be fun tomorrow.
Cool deal.
And then that's about it. Sunday's Dorkside, so we'll be chilling.
All right. Cool deal. Let's see. Next week here on the 1st, me and Kyle Corwith will be this is gonna be a long fucking stream. He and I recommended to each other a couple of movies. He recommended I check out Passengers, and I recommended A Silent Voice to him. So we'll be going over both of those.
Cool.
Yeah.
You ever see Paris, Texas?
No.
Okay. I love that movie. I showed it to a bunch of people. That's the thing. Is like, Big Ship, he was complaining that, we were watching dumb, fun movies that I was calling good. And he didn't like that. He wanted to watch real good movies. Like good movies. So I was like, okay, well, let's watch Paris, Texas. And I think Black Lives was saying like he was like weeping at the end of the movie. Yeah. You guys want to watch grown-up movies made for awards and stuff? Yeah, those are always fun. Movies that make you feel things.
I like feeling things.
Movies that make you ask big questions about your life and make you reflect on things. Those are always fun.
Nice.
Not every movie needs to be, based on some fucking toy or whatever.
Nah, or franchise or whatever.
Comic books. Yeah, everything's got to be IP.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it doesn't.
Not at all. Okay.
Well, hell yeah, man. 2 hours, pretty much on the dot.
Pretty much. Again, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for recommending this fucking amazing movie. I genuinely appreciate it. And I will go watch Paris, Texas right now.
Oh yeah, well it's 3 hours long, but it's 2.5 hours long.
I got.
Also,
I'll watch.
Don't watch any trailers for it. Go into it blind.
Will do.
All you got to know is Harry Dean Stanton stars in it, and he's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
The guy from Alien, saggy face, Harry Dean Stanton, in a lead
Nice.
role.
Oh,
But yeah, that's all you should know going in.
okay.
Uh,
I
all
will
right.
avoid the spoilers. But
Cool,
until next
man.
time,
Thanks for
you
having
take
me. Yeah,
care.
I'll see you next time, dude. And yeah, we'll hang out again soon.
Sounds good.
All right.